weapons and began to trudge down the dusty path towards the palace. I had long noted the way they left a gap between my elbow and theirs when we walked to the training field, how a bottle of wine might be passed around the table but never quite make it to me during a festival dinner, how jokes would die on their lips when I entered a palace courtyard, giving way to murmurs. My father had told me that the Whispering Isle was named after the trees that rustled in the wind along the eastern shore, but I suspected otherwise. Only one of the men would walk with me, and I heard his voice as I entered the palace grounds. He chewed an apple. "For a girl who has just won her 26th tournament, you don't look happy. A full tablet of victories by day brings an empty bowl by night," I said. "Are we dealing in proverbs now? Here's one I thought up. The sun only nourishes those who walk below it. The sun can wither every living thing, as you well know." I guessed why Jason had chosen to mention the sun, but I had no mind to speak of my father. Not now. I pretended to swipe the apple from Jason's hand, prompting a shove in return, and he laughed as we walked through the maze of the front garden. A hedge snaked around us, giving way here and there to small fountains, while vines draped the walls and rose-pink stone glowed in the afternoon light. From each angle, the garden announced its bright power. Demetrius joined us outside the palace. "The king sends for you, sun girl." "Well, that is unfortunate." Jason grinned at me. "The bread has only just been baked and the wine poured." "Save some for me, or I'll snatch your figs in the morning," I said. My jesting tone masked the drumbeat of my heart as I passed along the corridors. The chill of the stairwell seeped into me, a flame guttering atop a single torch, unable to spread its light to the corners. 2 soldiers outside the throne room nodded, whether in greeting or out of habit, I could not say. The stone felt cold, and dust smeared my greaves. I knelt for a long moment. When I looked up, the bronze dragons snarled with teeth bared, flanking the throne. Between the statues, King Doris beckoned, his lips pressed into a line like the edge of a closed door. "Your presence honors us, it seems, Lady Orphia." In the past month, I had not forgotten the iron in his voice. "I am grateful to compete in the tournament, my king." I cast my eyes down. "I do not mean those petty monthly games." He glanced towards a dim corner of the hall, and a figure stepped forward, shaking the shadows from its shoulders. It sparked and coruscated until Doris shielded his gaze. My eyes adjusted first, and I met our guest with an embrace, feeling the warmth of his skin. "I wondered if the day would come when I could smile to look upon my daughter." Apollo stepped back, his eyes raking my figure. "You wield a spear well." "Fearsome enough for you?" I said. He answered me with a show of teeth. A white blaze filled the throne room, driving the soldiers backwards. I did not ask any of the questions I had stored for him. If I spoke on, I might risk showing my father how much I wished for his approval, or how much I wished to know why he had left me on this island, and I would sooner gnaw on rocks. "You have kept your part of the bargain, Doris. She fights powerfully," Apollo said. "I have tried, Lord Apollo, but I cannot see why you insist on training her. The spear is no tool for a young woman." The king shifted on his throne. "Let us ask my daughter what she thinks." Apollo turned his face to me. "I do not mind training." "And do you think it worth risking the ire of every lord on this island as you throw their sons in the dust like hog carcasses?" Doris said. "I kill no one." The words came out like stiffened twigs. "Tell me what you like of my tournaments, child."